For problem number 35 of this first ACT practice test, CC Installations estimate consists of a $650 charge for labor plus a fixed charge per cabinet. The labor charge and the charge per cabinet remain the same for any number of cabinets built and installed. CC Installations would give Gianna what estimate if the craft room were to have twice as many cabinets as Gianna is planning to have. So, to solve this type of problem, what we first want to do is come up with an equation in general for the cost. So, I'll write C for cost, and we know that no matter how many cabinets we buy, we're going to have a fixed cost for labor, this $650 here. So no matter how many cabinets we buy, we have to pay this $650. And then we have to pay a set price per cabinet. And for now, I'll just write it in general as the cabinet cost. Now, once we have this equation for the cost in general, we can go back to our problem here. And we need to figure out how much we would have to pay CC Installations if Gianna instead ordered twice as many cabinets. Now we know that for the original amount of cabinets that her cost was $2,150. But we don't know how many cabinets she bought, and we don't know what the cost per cabinet is. But we can figure both of those things out. And then once we have that information, then we can figure out how much it would cost to buy twice as many cabinets. So let's first use this $2,150, since that's our cost in the original order. So $2,150 is equal to this labor cost plus the cabinet cost, which I'll just write as CC. And once we subtract 650 from each side of this equation, we have that our cabinet cost is $1,500. So this is the cost for all the cabinets, but what we need to know is what does it cost for one cabinet? So let's go back to our information here, and we know that we have cabinets here in the middle and cabinets along one of the walls. And we also know that there are 4 cabinets in the middle, and that each of the cabinets in the middle and on the wall are 2 feet wide and 2 feet deep. So we know that we have 4 here, but we need to figure out how many cabinets we have here. And we know that this entire row is the 2 feet deep, so we just have to figure out how many of these 2 feet wide cabinets we can fit here. And since the wall is 12 feet long, and every 2 feet we get another cabinet, what we're going to end up with is 6 cabinets here. And with this 4 here, we have a total of 10 cabinets. So let's write that. We have 10 cabinets. And recall, this is just the original order. So with that information, that there are 10 cabinets and that the total cost for the cabinets was $1,500, now we can figure out the cost per cabinet. And our cost per cabinet is just going to be our total cabinet cost, this $1,500, divided by the total number of cabinets, which was 10, and $1,500 divided by 10 would be $150 per cabinet. So now we have all the information that we need to figure out the cost of building a room with twice as many cabinets. So we know we're still going to use the same general cost equation. So we can rewrite it. The cost now for the new order is going to be this $650 for our fixed labor plus our $150 per cabinet. All right, $150. This is per cabinet, which I'll just write CAB with a period. And then we just have to multiply this by the number of cabinets. And since we want twice as many cabinets as before, and we had 10 cabinets before, we now want 20 cabinets. So we'll multiply this $150 per cabinet by 20. And when you put all of this into a calculator, 150 times 20 would be $3,000 just for the cabinets. And then you have to add the $650 for our labor cost. So our total cost is $3,650 to build these 20 cabinets. And if we go back up to our answer choices, you can see that choice letter D is the correct answer.